FM News Talk 97.1. On demand audio.
Jennifer is on the line. Good afternoon to you. Thanks for calling in today.
Good afternoon, and thank you for keeping this issue at the forefront. I really appreciate it. Four generations of my family have attended Kirkwood schools, and my nephew was huddled down with his cohorts hearing what he thought might have been intruders, turns out to have been armed police officers on the roof of the building he was in. As someone has mentioned previously, it is a multi-building campus. I would like to ask you and your listeners, this was certainly an unscientific sample of St. Louis area schools. This was the only high school that they visited. They didn't sample any others. The others were all single-building elementary schools. I also question why they didn't try any of the Catholic or private schools, particularly since Mike Shipley is a graduate of DeSmet. I did talk to him on the phone. He took my call, and I suspect that he has grown another orifice as a result of our conversation.
Good for you, Jennifer.
I am surprised that I got through to him, but I was one of the first callers. I suspect subsequent friends of mine who are also alumni of the district did not reach him. I asked him, who gives you the authority to do this? And he said, well, if we don't do it, who will? And I said to him, I don't know, maybe the school district. Maybe DESE, which is the Division of Secondary and Elementary Education for the state of Missouri. Maybe local law enforcement. It's not your job to create news. It's your job to report it. He had no answer to this. I think that Kirkwood was a particularly poor choice due to the nature of the campus itself and the fact that there was a school shooting at a school in New Mexico 3 days earlier. And Kirkwood had an experience in the recent memory of everyone in our courthouse shooting. Everyone in Kirkwood knew someone who was injured or killed in that. So we all have that still in the forefront of our memory. The teachers were barricading their classrooms with tables. The gym teachers were handing out gym equipment for the students to defend themselves. Some kids were handed scissors in their classrooms. The teachers were telling their students, I'll take the bullets if he comes in the room so that you all can escape behind me. I'm thrilled that Kirkwood has such dedicated faculty and staff that they would literally die for their students. And I cannot believe the irresponsibility of Mike Shipley, who is from St. Louis, and his reporter. And I use that term loosely because that reporter doesn't have a journalism or even an English degree. He has, ironically, a degree in drama. And some training in video game design, which is confusing to me why he would be considered a reporter. I want to know who is going to compensate Kirkwood for their wasted time in education, that my nephew spent huddled in a locker room instead of learning something. Who is going to compensate them for their resources? The police couldn't be out doing any actual policing because they were on the roof with snipers and dogs. They've wasted all of this time that we missed on snow days already. And who's going to compensate them for the therapy and the PTSD that they're going to end up with? And I would like to know what I can do as an aunt to my nephew and as an alumni of the school district. I called my state and national senators. I called the FCC. What else can I do to ensure that KSDK makes good on the terror that they inflicted on our community?
Jennifer, amazing. I give you an ovation, even if it's a one-woman ovation here in my studio. I give you an ovation. Wonderful. Right? That right there, people hearing your energy and they hear your seriousness about this, that's going to inspire a lot of people. God bless you, and it's going to keep the heat on. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.